Hi, have you ever wondered why suitors are not forthcoming your way? Have you ever wondered why it's taking you time to connect socially? Today, I shall be doing a topic mistakes that single ladies make. Sit right back, get a bottle, and chill down yourself, and let's get into the video. Welcome back, ladies. Today we are going to know some mistakes that single ladies make while in a relationship or while waiting to be connected to their partner. Number one is acting like who you are not. I'm always an advocate of being yourself. You are never the photocopy of anybody. You need to be who you really are, okay? You are not meant to act, you are not created to act like someone else. You are created to be yourself. So when you are yourself, you attract the right kind of people. So when you are yourself, it means you are being truthful to yourself, okay? You don't need to act like any other person. One mistake single ladies make is that they always think they are not good enough. All right, you are enough, okay? You're beautiful, you are enough. I think one way I would help you to always feel good about yourself is to affirm yourself every day you wake up. Before you go out in the morning, stand in front of the mirror and say to yourself, call your name and say, I am beautiful, I am energetic, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. As you're saying that, you're no longer saying any competitor, you're saying yourself and you're believing in yourself. The second mistake single ladies make is that when they're of age, they always be in a waiting mood. It is wrong, girl. Okay, this is what I mean. When you are of age and you think a partner is not forthcoming and you've not made your decision to be in a relationship, or you think the right man has not come your way in terms of marriage, please don't be on a waiting queue, okay? Get busy. I see a lot of women, as at that time they begin to dress like someone else, they fall back to the social media to look like one person they think is the ideal woman they see. Please, you are enough. Like I've always said, I want you to be confident in yourself enough, love yourself enough to involve in better activity that could elevate your standards, do something with your life, try to focus on your dream. In that way, you are just accumulating or acquiring success for yourself. Let me tell you, girl, if you do not create standards for yourself, you're always here and there trying to look like someone else so that you will be accepted in some certain group. Let me tell you, you're only trading who you are for somebody else. You are not yourself. And you mustn't be in a waiting mood. I see some women, they go to party, okay? They're always here and there. They make sure that their makeup is always intact. They make sure that they are never running out of perfume at that moment because they want to attract some certain kind of people. They want people to see them. They're always in the front line. See, girl, let me tell you, okay? You don't need that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do all of that to show the world who you really are. Action, they say, speaks louder than voice. So, what announces you is who you really are. What is the stuff that you're made up of? So I would rather advise you to build your inner self, build wisdom, build knowledge by acquiring knowledge, so that you will be bright enough and a woman enough to face the future when it actually comes. Because it will come. I tell women, there is always a man that is made for you that is out there. It doesn't matter the distance, it doesn't matter the location. But I know that for every woman there is a man. How do I know that? This brings me to the third mistake that women make, okay? I will connect it in a way. Now listen. Some ladies think that believe that men are more than women in the society that we live. Today, I am here to break the news to you, woman. You that is watching me right now. There is no fact that say that men are more than women in the whole wide world. In fact, statistics have it that the percentage of men and women are almost equal. That is, In every 100 men you see, there is 101 women. 0.01%. All right, different. So there is a single man that is made out there for you. I always believe the word of God that says that even the hair of your head are numbered. So do not allow, all right, the misconception of the word to mislead you. There is a man for you, and age does not dictate when the union of you and your partner will ever be. You have to be focused, okay? Do not believe what people say. Be yourself. First mistake that single ladies make is that they compare themselves with other ladies. See, I did a video as a Christian about the ideal woman. You can go watch that video. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to be yourself. That is the key point. You are created in your own way. No two individuals is alike in the whole wide world. Identical twins might look exactly the same, but their personality differs. I want you to know that you are a different species that is sent into this world for a purpose. So you don't have to compare yourself with anybody. You are unique the way you are. You are beautiful the way you are. Like I said, you need to affirm yourself every time and every day. If you compare yourself with any woman or any lady out there, that means you're not living your own life anymore. You are living someone's life. Please, lady, live your life at your own pace, okay? Try to grow in everything you do and be who you are. Do what makes you happy. A lady might be out there, she always buys hair and she makes herself beautiful because she loves hair. If you don't have the money to buy hair, cut your hair and look good, okay? Do not look at anybody. Anybody cannot be a mirror to you. The next mistake I'm going to talk about is, making unplanned decisions. Some ladies tend to make quick decisions based on what people think about them. A very good example is age. See, there is nowhere it is written that age is seniority. Age is achievement. So I don't really know how to explain it to you. But the truth is that your age doesn't matter. I have seen people who got married at a later age but still meet up in life. And I've also seen people who got married and bore children at a very tender age, but yet we are not able to bring out the good in their life. Alright? They were not able to, to achieve success, to meet with the purpose of God for their life. Stop thinking, stop circulating your heart with what the society thinks about you. Alright? Do what makes you happy. Age is just a question of number, okay? And I want to look at it at this perspective. Another mistake in this particular area, some single ladies tend to look at age as a factor when it comes to selecting a partner. Alright? It is just a number. Who says your partner cannot be 10 years older than you are? Who says your partner cannot be 20 years older than you are? It all depends on maturity. Okay? So age is just a number. The next mistake that single ladies make is that they tend to take the bull by their own. What do I mean? I am talking from the angle of proposal. Who says I love you first or who proposes first? Say, woman, girl, you are dignified. You are a prize, a precious treasure that has to be sought for. You don't have to take that step to propose. It is not in your duty. I must tell you this in my channel. I see a lot of women proposing and they see nothing wrong. Say, let me tell you, if you make that mistake, you are going to be losing something in your marriage for the rest of your life. Because marriage is for life. Except you're going to get a divorce and you don't want to be in it anymore. But if you want a long-lasting marriage, you have to allow your man take his time. You have to allow your partner take his time. Let him do it at his own pace. Because if you make that mistake to do it, it is assumed that you're desperate or anxious. Then you might lose that relationship, or in the marriage, there will be a breach. So, if that sounds right take it single ladies make is that they tend to have like a checklist. While we were growing up, I could remember while I was a teenage girl, I already have in my mind the kind of relationship I want to have. When I grow up, I want to have a guy beside me. I want him to be very wealthy. Girl, if you're still like this, you're fantasizing, okay? In my last video, 10 secrets about marriage, I said there is no perfect person anywhere, neither is there any perfect marriage. The truth is that you need to cut off the checklist and face reality. I think some people tend to, promote, physical appearance more than what? The process. What do I mean by process? Every partner that is given to you in life is given to you like a seed. You have to mold that person to the taste that you want. All right. In that video, I mentioned that if you get to, have like 70 to 80% of what you really want in the partner, I think you're good to go. Overly tripping up like a list based on what you want or standards will not help. It's a mistake. So correct that now. Next mistake that single ladies make is trying to have a premarital sex with the person they're in relationship with. See, you have to, if you are a good Christian, you have to cut this off. It is a killer. It is a killer before the marriage. It can kill the relationship even after the person has married you. Secondly, the person will continue to follow that trend you taught him. Yes, if you allow a man to have premarital sex with you, you are simply telling that man that, oh, it is okay to always do it this way. When that man gets into marriage, he loses the sanctity of marriage. He loses that loyalty. He can always, without any conscience, have it elsewhere. He would say to himself, after all, I did it with her before I got married to her. You see? So it has created like a pole. So if you don't want to have that, don't test it. Next mistake that single ladies make is going to the house of the partner before marriage. I know some people are going to come for me for this. Some people might think, they might have this thought of me being like an ancient woman. Yeah, I agree. But I see those people doing the 21st century method and they're still failing in marriage. But I don't want to fail. I'm telling you the fact. I'm not what, a certain group of people think in the society. See, if you go to the house of your partner before marriage, you are losing your dignity in a way. Yeah. But first, let me break it down so that you understand the angle I'm coming from. In Africa, yeah, and in the area, but the environment surrounding me, the world where I've been to and what I've seen, partners tend to go to their partner's house either to wash their clothes, to cook their meals, to arrange their bed, to arrange their room and sweep. You start taking responsibility when you have not been given the chance to. He has not proposed to you. Even if he has proposed to you. So why go to his house? Why make him lose that ability to fight for his responsibility of becoming a husband? You need to let him fight for it. You need to be credible enough to fight for that responsibility so that he will later know the value of you in that home. It's as if, okay, look at it this way so you understand me better. You have not been committed to, he has not proposed to you, but you are assuming the position of a wife. He might decide to relax and never want to move the relationship forward because at least you're giving him everything he deserves as a husband. So, if that sounds right or if that sounds like something that makes sense to you, the next mistake that single ladies make is that they tend to be overly suspicious of the partner they just come into relationship with. Now, you've just gotten into a relationship and you discovered that your partner is having a lot of achievements or maybe is very much of age, say 40 to 50 years, and you begin to ask questions like, why have you stayed up to this time? where did you get all this from? See, that person tends to be afraid, and there is no other option than to run away from you because he senses danger, he senses some discomfort being with you. So you need to be very free. That is why I said women should build themselves physically, emotionally, socially, so they can know how to, relate with people. Rather, you can ask that person leading questions. Do not question the person's ability to achieve success. Where did you get all this money from? Where did you not do this? The person becomes very, very unrelaxed with you. So that is another mistake single ladies make. And another one that I really want to hit at is giving too much into a new relationship. Some ladies tend to what? Give too much. What do I mean by this? You've just gotten into a relationship, you barely can know the person. For the first 2-3 days you met the person, you have poured out your life to that person. You've told that person everything about you, everything about your family, everything about your grandparents. Gosh. Girl, you need to have some reserve, okay? So give that person room to what? Ask you questions. Lead the person and let the person into your life. If he's serious about you, he wants to know some certain things about you, and you should have a way of letting him in, because this you can only do if you are the driver of your life. That is why I said you must be you. You must not look up to another person. Another person should not be your mirror. Forget about what happens in the social media. It has not helped anybody. Mistakes single ladies make is that they tend to focus on words. They pay attention to emotions, the physical appearance, attraction, and not attention. What do I mean? I want to put it in another way. They focus on the outer appearance of the guy, how the guy has swag, in quotes, according to how the Africans will refer to it. The person is tall, is beautiful, he has a handsome job. Why not focus on attention, the reality? Okay? Does this person listen to me whenever I come to that person with a problem? A great listener might be one good quality of a husband. I think I'm going to stop that there. The next mistake that single ladies make is that once they get into a relationship, especially a serious kind of relationship with a partner, they tend to forget other relationships. Like, let's say, their mentors, the spiritual heads, their parents, the brothers and sisters, they tend to forget. You should not forget those who you run back to on a rainy day. You should not forget them, okay? But know how to manage that relationship, because they are the people that will uphold you no matter who you later become. Next mistake that single ladies make is that they tend to lower their standards for their counterpart. Who says you cannot achieve as a single lady? Who says that you cannot buy a house and a car? If you don't want this house and a car to give you a bad rate, they can later be sold, okay? But you can buy them and make your life comfortable. Anybody that loves you, will love to see the achievement you've acquired or accrued for yourself. Okay? So you don't have to be, down there for anybody. It is best you're confident and you're diplomatic about any relationship or anybody you're letting into your life. Okay? Finally, I would like to draw the curtain by, dropping this advice like I always do in my other video. I want to advise single ladies, you are there, you hoping that one day somebody is going to come and be your partner. You could be in marriage together. Please do not leave yourself. One good thing you can do to yourself is to pour into yourself, get busy, try to, build the inner beauty of you. That is wisdom, knowledge, try to learn something around. And the second one, try to appreciate process and not perfection. Because a lot of ladies out there, they want a perfect man, but they don't want to know the story of, where the person they want to be in relationship is coming from. They don't want to know. They just want a big car. They just want a perfect home, and a perfect match. Don't allow the social media to confuse you. What is happening there isn't real, okay? Be in the reality world by building yourself. And remember, lady, do not be in a waiting mood. if you have not been in a relationship yet, because you will surely be. Okay, there is a man out there for you, and God is going to direct him to you. If anyone likes you, he will come to you. It is not ideal to lower your standard to anybody. Okay, if you're standing on the mountain, it is best for anybody that appreciates you to walk up to that mountain and meet you up there. Okay, irrespective of the success you built for yourself. All right, do not come down the valley for anybody. So I'll see you in my next video. Till I meet you, stay good, stay calm, peace, and God's blessings. Bye bye.